Hey, Crest Hill Middle School, it's your principal, Mr. Rundle here, and I want to wish you the very best of a Tuesday here in January. Today is Tuesday, the 19th of January, 2021. I hope that yesterday was more than just a day off from logging on and doing your remote learning. I hope yesterday you took a little bit of time or had an opportunity to pause and reflect on why this day exists in January. It's an incredibly important act of being intentional as a human being to pause and realize why we do the things we do, especially when it's to commemorate somebody like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the legacy that Dr. King had on us as a people, and on our the way we conduct ourselves, our government, our lives here in America. Dr. King is a hero of mine, and I frequently try to reread important speeches that Dr. King gave. If you guys have never listened to or read the text of a letter from Birmingham jail, I highly recommend it. It's some of the most beautiful rhetoric I've ever read. You're very familiar with the I Have a Dream speech, a beautiful piece of oratory as well. But Dr. King said so many other really brilliant things, and I encourage you to look at it. Two of my favorite quotes that I'll give you today as part of my Cann announcement is, it seems really relevant right now for us all. Dr. King said, people fail to get along because they fear each other. And they fear each other because they don't know each other. And they don't know each other because they've not communicated with each other. He was all about, it's not enough for us to talk. It's not enough for me to talk about brown lives, black lives, other lives. It's more important for me to talk to people that have very vastly different experiences than myself, to be in relationship, in communication, not just thinking about it. Another quote is, he said, we must learn to live together as brothers and sisters or perish together as fools. I don't know about you guys, but I'm interested in living together as brothers and sisters, even with those I fundamentally disagree with, because the alternative is to perish together, and I don't think that's really something I want to see happen to this beautiful country, our beautiful society, to your beautiful world. Hey, my most important announcement for you this morning, Crest Hill e-learners and in-person learners, is there is a change on the horizon. So this doesn't apply to you e-learners, though I want to be clear about that because you're hearing it. But starting next Monday, right? That's Monday, January the 25th. Starting next Monday, are you ready? You're coming back to school. You're coming back to school in person. Now, we're not going to do the full all-on back into school yet. We're going to go back into the hybrid that we did for the whole first semester or first quarter and into the second quarter up till Thanksgiving. So we're going to go back into our hybrid model, cohorting, cohort A, cohort B, all of that same stuff. And we're going to do that for about 3 or 4 weeks. So I want you to be thinking now, in February, probably around February the 22nd, we will then be taking the next huge step of having all of you back here in school full on, as much as usual or regular as we can call it during COVID. We'll still have certain things in place to help us continue to be as safe as possible, but we will be back all in person. The target is February 22nd. So what does that mean? Well, one thing it means is, you know how during this remote learning I adjusted the schedule to give you guys an hour of sleep extra? I just took it away from you, right? Because if we go back to our regular hybrid schedule, we have to go back to the hours that are available with buses, the hours that give us the time we need for passing periods and to make our school day work. So it'll be a 7:30 start. That's going to be a big change for you guys. I would start practicing this weekend so that it doesn't come and next week, as well. Every day, practice getting up a little bit earlier so it doesn't come as such a rude awakening Monday morning, the 25th of January, right? Because nobody wants that. That's hard. All right. I don't know the exact schedule of the hybriding for the hybrid schedule and the cohorting, and what if we're still going to do Friday as the remote day or Monday as the remote days. I will give you that information as soon as I know that from my colleagues at the district and some of the district leadership. So be looking for that, and of course I'll send it to your parents as well. All right. Whew. Important news. Dr. King and coming back to school. That's what put this smile on my face. All right, let's get to some more announcements this morning.
My name is Quinn Cook, and I pledge hope for my future. Democracy to me means everyone has a voice, and it's the people who get to choose different things, like who's going to be the leader of our country and who's going to represent your state. When I say I pledge allegiance to the flag, it means that you are agreeing to follow the characteristics of the flag, and you are going to be part of the country, and you are going to be one of the citizens. In my mind, one nation that is indivisible means the USA is one country as a whole, and we are not able to be separated or divided. Liberty and justice for all makes me feel that everyone is equal and everyone deserves to be treated fairly. And I love my country because there is freedom for everyone, and that the people get to have a say in who the leaders are in our country.
What's going on, Crestill? It's Luke, and today I'm explaining to you what my emojis mean. So I have a lot of random emojis just because, I don't know, the emojis usually change day to day because I just send random stuff to my friends. So all the red things is because I was sending all the red stuff to my friends. All like the face emojis is like how I feel sometimes. Like when my friend says some stupid fact and I already know the answer to it, I just do the the brain explosion emoji. And then the cap is mean like that they're lying. I don't know why I just used that. And then I have the sports because I play sports, and I have animals because some of them represent other things. Like gorilla means strong, cow means, I don't know what the cow really means. It's just there. And then the goat because the greatest of all time. I usually reference myself to that. And then I have this and then this because you gotta rock on and peace out, bro. You know, you feel. And then, yeah. So thanks for having me on the show. Hope I can see you guys soon. But yeah, peace out, Crestill.
Hello, peeps. Kelly here, talking about emojis that I've used or just wanted to think about over this time. So I thought of 4 that I could discuss that I like or use a lot or mean something to me. The first one is the robot head. So it's like an emoji of a head, but it's like an old-fashioned like sci-fi robot kind of thing. I love it. And why I've been thinking about that one is basically because of our remote learning situation and how that impacts us. I mean, I don't know, as a teacher, just as a person, connections with other people are like super important to me. Another one is heart. Everybody uses it, of course. And you know, you've got to put heart into everything. I think it's so important because you've got to stay connected with who you really are, like the true north of your heart, what you really care about and who you care about. I also put down my the musical. Well, it's supposed to be a guitar, I think, but I'm using it as a bass because I'm a bass player. I used to be in a band and stuff. And the last one I'm going to choose is the dog one, of course, because Minnie, my pup, you know, it's so cool. My wife wanted to get a dog. Went to a shelter and already had her eye on this dog. But while she was there, I was looking at this dog and it was looking at me, and it was like so happy and a big connection.
Hello, Crest Hill. It's Mrs. Whittakis, and I have been nominated by Mrs. DeLong to share something you may not know about me. So something you guys may not know about me is that I am a big fat introvert. Really secretly deep down, I thrive on my alone time. I recharge my tank every day by spending some time alone. It just is fun for me. I don't know why. So one of the things I do is I spend a lot of time in my garage where I'm at right now, and I build stuff out of wood. And sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm not very good at it, but it is fun for me. So I have here my little workshop. I have my saw and all of my junk crammed into corners because, well, I need to clean it up and I just don't feel like it. I just don't want to. But I build things like fun Colorado signs. There's a couple that I've made. I made this cool thing. I was gonna put this above my TV, but as I mentioned, I'm just not very good at it. It's just falling apart. So I'll show you a couple of other things that I've made inside my house here. So we go in here, and last night I made a stable for my nativity. They needed a stable to sit in. I did not build the nativity. I did not make baby Jesus, but I just made the stable for him to be born in. And then come over here, and last weekend I made this fun sign. It's my joy sign. I love joy. It makes me happy. And I love the color red. It just makes me happy. So I made this last weekend just for fun. Like I said, a lot of the stuff I make, it looks terrible, but it relieves my stress and it makes me feel happy at the end of the day. And 1 time out of 10, when I get something that turns out awesome, I'm super excited about it. So the next person I would like to nominate to do this activity is Mrs. Walia. Thank you, Crest Hill. Have a great day.
Good morning, Crest Hill. My name is Sophia Liebert, and something you may not know about me is that I play competitive soccer. I've played for 10 years, and I love it because I get to go outside and get exercise every single day with my best friends. Thank you so much, Crest Hill. And the person that I nominate to do this next is Rachel Cowden. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Guess That Logo! The game show where we show you a logo, we give you 3 seconds to guess. So let's get to it.
Hey Crystal, you can still submit a book review for the school to see. Fill out the form and Mrs. DeLong or Laura Freeman will email you about getting your recording. I'm Laura Freeman, and today I'm reviewing Cinder. Cinder is a science fiction novel set in the China of our future. This novel follows a teenager throughout her daily life as a licensed mechanic and family servant. I would recommend Cinder to anyone who likes science fiction and classic spins on fairy tales.
Hi, I'm Giselle Weber. My favorite quote is, "In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart and frank." This is my favorite quote because I think you should always give people the benefit of the doubt because you never know what's actually happening.
Hello, my name is Veronica Fishman, and the quote I chose is, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take," by Wayne Gretzky. This means that you have to take risks and try over and over again, otherwise you will miss out and always fail. I like this quote because it reminds me to keep on going no matter what, and really never give up on anything right away without trying my hardest and my best.
My name is Brooks Hamlin, and I pledge hope for my future. Democracy to me means having a good person to present us and lead us. It means to come together and pick someone that will guide us when we need help. It means having someone in front of us whenever and wherever we need it. When I say I pledge allegiance to the flag, it means to commit yourself to the flag and nation. In my mind, one nation that is indivisible means that when we are together as one and as a nation, we are indivisible, unstoppable, and we can't be taken down. Liberty and justice for all makes me feel that everyone has the right to be what they want, and we should all have justice in the world. And I love my country because we stand as one even through the times it gets tough, and we can do anything we put our power to.
I really can't make this up. I am sharing some rather important updates to you guys from my car. Who knows where I'm going to be next time? Welcome to 2021. Hey guys, this is Mr. Whittakis giving you guys some updates about athletics. If you remember last week, as our athletic director, I had to give you the tough news that the district has made the decision to put middle school athletics on hold until spring break. That's our interscholastic competitive seasons that we have between schools. However, I also shared with you that we might have some tweaking of things that we can do over the next 7 weeks to keep you guys active and involved, and I'm really excited to share with you guys today. Yeah, we're going to do just that. So here's the deal. What we are going to offer for now are some week-long camps. And the first camps that really the main camps that we're going to be offering is going to be centered around basketball. Now, right now, stop, because some of you are like, oh, I don't play basketball. I don't know if I'm any good at basketball. Guess what? We don't care. 0 experience required. If you just want to come out for a week and just be like, yeah, I'll try out some basketball for a week, this is a perfect opportunity. We are going to run camps for a week long. They're going to run Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. Now, girls, listen up. You are first on the docket, already starting on Monday, January 25th. Everybody hear me on this. This is next week, Monday. We're starting camp number 1. And this is for 7th and 8th grade girls that are interested in basketball. You can come be a part of camp number 1. That'll run that again that Monday through Friday. Then there'll be another camp opportunity directly after that, February 1st through February 5th. So it's the directly week after for week number 2. So if you can't make week 1, but you can make week 2, then great. They are separate camps. You can only sign up for one. But girls, here's the deal. If you are interested in basketball in any fashion, whether you've had some experience already, or maybe you're just like, I got nothing, but I've heard of basketball, then you should come out. Come play this thing. So here's the good news. We are going to maximize set the max of total student athletes that we can have at a camp, guys, at 30. So I need you to hear me on this. It is first come, first serve. And we are ready to serve it up. So on My School Bucks, we are set for those girls' camps, and you can get registered ASAP. You can also reference our athletics website if you have any questions or need any more specific information. Now, fellas, listen up. We haven't forgot about you. We know that many of you are dunking at this point in your career. You're pulling up probably around the 26 to 27 foot range and just draining it from deep. When you wake up from your dream, realize this. Fellas, we got some camps available for you a little bit later in February. And so check the athletics website, check My School Bucks, and get yourself registered. Right now, fellas, we're offering you 2 individual camps as well, just week-long camps for you to come show us what you can do. Guys, I really want to emphasize for anybody that just wants to get active, wants to get involved, get excited about athletics, this is the moment. I know that we can't play competitive in between schools, but we're going to keep things in-house, maximizing about 30 kids in the gym for you to come do some basketball camp life. So if you have any questions, Mrs. Young in the main office, Mr. Whittakis, you can also reach out to me if you have any questions or any needs. We want this to be an active opportunity time for you guys to stay involved. So listen to me. Go Crest Hill and go you. Get on My School Bucks and get registered for your camp of interest. Love you, people. Peace out.
All right, here is your Mr. Rundle lame joke for Tuesday, January the 19th. Actually, I'm going to give you 2 because we had a 3-day weekend, because you're coming back to school. I'm just so happy about that. I'm going to give you 2 jokes. The first one comes from a friend of ours, a student here at Crest Hill. She emailed me this. Daria Hashimi said, here's a joke for you, Mr. Rundle. A lot of people get confused between these 2 things. There is a fine line between a numerator and a denominator. But only a fraction of the people understand that joke. I love a good math joke because math is fun to tease. Here is my other lame joke for you this morning. So this mom said, yeah, my little daughter told me that this morning she saw a deer on the way to school. And the mom said, well, how do you know the deer's going to school? Something to think about. Oh, but you're coming to school. Love you guys. Peace out.